Hey, it's B5, and you're checking out YouKnowIGotSoul.com.
Alright, B5. So, you guys are signed with Motown now. Your last album came out back in 2007. So, kind of take us on the journey, you know, from the last album up till now and signing with Motown.
It's a long journey. Oh, me, huh? Alright, well, you know, we were with Bad Boy, so we actually split from Bad Boy, and we took time off to kind of reinvent ourselves, really, and
really just live our lives and grow, you know.
Yeah, just, you know, kind of perfected our craft at the same time, working other deals, you know, and then we found Motown, and then we got signed with them. We've been with Motown for
about
2 years.
2 years now, yeah, about 2 years. And we've been working on our album, which is about done, and then we just put the new single out, Say Yes. It's at radio, so you know, we just been working, you know.
How'd you mentioned you guys had some deals on the table with other labels. How'd you guys know that Motown was the right spot for you guys after coming from Bad Boy?
Because when we had a meeting with Ethiopia from Motown, like when we performed for her, like, you know, you could tell her she's like, I get it, you know. So
yeah, we wanted to go with the label that, you know, shared the same vision as us.
Yeah,
it was fresh and young, you know. It was a new team, new look, you know. Ethiopia, the head, you know, of Motown, and we just thought it was a good.
And she had and she had, like, you know, from what I saw, she had like a fire in her too, you know, like just like how we do. So, you know, anybody who got a fire, who really wants to get it, and, you know, understands the image and, you know, the group, you know, that's the right team. So.
Right.
Yeah.
And along that journey, you guys switched up names before coming back to B5. You know, what we know.
Well, I mean, that was honestly, I'm not even talk about it a lot. It was just kind of like experimenting.
Yeah.
And that's kind of just all that was.
Okay.
We were like revamping everything. We're like, oh, we're doing new things. We should maybe try it.
Someone thought of it.
It didn't make sense, so we changed it back.
Yeah, because like at the end of the day, we're B5. Our fans, you know us as B5. Like, they grew with us as B5.
And, and there's substance to B5. So, you know, we have history with B5 names. So I mean.
And at the end of the day, that's just who we are, man. We're not audio. We're just B5, you know.
Cool. So talk about this new project you've been working on for Motown. You know, what's the direction like? What's the sound like compared to your previous stuff?
This direction is a lot more
universal.
Universal. It's a lot more. I want to say, you can definitely hear the growth in our voices. You know, just as far as things like that, and musically, and it's just. Everything's just a step to notch up.
Yeah. I mean, we can definitely grasp like a wider audience now. With, I think, you know, the new sound that we have. So.
Right. What's been the biggest difference, I guess, between being on Bad Boy and being on Motown, creative-wise?
I think now, since we're older, like we have it's
a lot more creative control.
Yeah, we work with like the A&R Zeke. We work with everybody on, you know, what songs we like, and, you know. Because when we were young, we were like brand new, so it's kind of like, okay, well, we got these amount of songs that we got to do. We would go to New York, record them, and then go home. You know, let them pick. But now it's like, okay, we feel like we should go this direction. We're like, okay, well, what do you think about this? So, you know, we're
hands-on.
We're very hands-on. We're involved in, you know, every aspect of our project.
Yeah. Right.
So yeah, we're very happy with it.
Very well seasoned, so, you know.
Yeah. Cool. Zeke and Ethiopia, you know, they're great. So.
Talk about, I mean, your fan base over the years. You've been at this over 10 years now. Like, when you guys were younger, you had an impact on Radio Disney, but your music has grown over the years. Mm-hmm. Have you found that your fans have stuck with you and grown with you, or have you found new fans along the way?
The craziest thing is, it's crazy. It's shocking to me still just to see how our fans actually stuck with us throughout the years, even though, you know, we disappeared for a while. Mm-hmm. So to see them still like grinding for us like day in, day out, like it's, you know, you can't do nothing but feel love, you know, and just you're appreciative of them being there. And like even to see like new fans listen to our old songs.
Right.
You know, it's like we was like, well, it was very shocking because, you know, we thought, you know, that if we had new fans, they would listen to, like, you know, Say Yes or the new, like, oh my like Say Yes and stuff like that. So it was crazy to see them like singing "You Got Me" and all they do and stuff like that. So it was it's just a
good feeling to see that, you know. Especially like for the 106 in Park thing we just did. It's just you know, for them to see the excitement and just the excitement from the fans and just the, you know, the whole energy of them.
Yeah.
So and when I felt that energy, I was like, oh man, I just knew it. You know, it's like it's great to be back. So the fans didn't go anywhere. They really stuck by us through thick and thin.
Yeah.
And we definitely love that and appreciate the fans for that.
Cool. So, like what you mentioned, you kind of disappeared for a while. I mean, your fans have stuck with you, but to the music scene as a whole, do you look at this as sort of like a reintroduction of B5?
Yeah, honestly, like us and everyone like around us is kind of like, you guys are like, we're kind of taking it as like we're a new group again. It's like brand new. You know, we really took time to revamp ourselves, like, and just work on our craft, really.
Right.
You know.
I think it's like we're more like a new group because when we first came out, we were so young.
Right.
And so now it's like we're all in our 20s now, so it's like we're all in our prime, and for us to come out at that time, it's a whole new, we're at a whole new place, you know.
Yeah.
So it's just a great feeling, man. And just for the, like I said before, for the fans to see that and acknowledge it, it's incredible.
Right. And you guys have managed to stick together all these years. You know, a lot of groups over the years have had trouble staying together, and they break up. What's been the key for you guys staying together?
We have no
Brotherly
choice.
love.
We have no choice, right? We're brothers.
That's
Like
what
we
it
can't
is.
go nowhere. Like
Yeah, the thing
I
about
think it's a little deeper than that too, though. It's just
we have respect for each other at the
we-
end of the day, you know.
yeah.
We all have, you know, we have something to prove, so, you know, we stay together.
We do.
You know, and, you know, and just keep it tight.
Yeah, it's
Right.
like we can argue and fight, but the respect factor is like, okay, you know, it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, we all want the same thing. We all love doing the same thing.
Exactly,
So that's what's
because-
bigger than anything else.
Right, because anybody could go off and do a TV show here or do, you know,
Something
do
there.
do a little solo project here, but the magic is, you know, to
Keeping
stay
the eye
together.
on the prize, basically.
Yeah, stay
Yeah.
together and just, you know, we got to conquer the music in the way as a group, as B5.
Right.
So,
And then just finally, I guess, you know, what's the toughest part? You know, a lot of the groups I've grew up following broke up over the years, and they've had problems. You guys have kept it together, but what difficulties do you have? You know, trying
It
to.
probably has something to do with just like the timing of things, you know, and there's a lot of politics in it, and some groups just don't understand that, but you just gotta learn how to be patient and just don't give up because you never lose until you really give up. And
Right.
and to me, I think everybody just has their own timing of things, you know?
right,
And so, you know, if you stop before your time, how you ever going to know? You know?
exactly.
And you don't ever want to be like, what if, you know, what if, man, I should have stayed.
Because
in
like
the
maybe
you know?
it's
We're
like
one
maybe, it's
single
like
away
maybe
from
you're at
blowing.
that, you're like right here to where it broke, and you know, but if you quit before you do that, it's like dang, you always have that thing in the back of your mind like,
Yeah.
I should have stayed with it, but now
Right.
yeah, so.
Plus, man, we just, at the end of the day, we
But
love
that's with
it.
all artists though. All artists.
Yeah, that's with all artists.
It's like time is the enemy for artists.
Do it while you're young.
Right. And our advantage is that we started off
Young.
super young, so
Yeah.
now we're still young. It's like, okay,
Yes.
that's why it's like a whole new group again. So
Right.
it's cool, man.
Cool.
It works out well.
So anything you guys want to add?
Yeah, we want to say thank you to all the fans for all the love and all the support. We appreciate it. Check us out on our Twitters, B5 Online, Instagram,
B5
websites, all
Online.
the same thing.
And our single Say Yes is on radio right now, so make sure you go into your local radio stations and start requesting it.
Yeah. And that's it, man. We love the fans. We love you guys, and thanks for rocking with us for all these years, and you know, many years ago. So,
Peace.
Peace.